Hey everyone, it's Darby from Blue Television Games. I'm just about to open up this box here. I have some retro games that just came in. My buddy Lair from over at Lair Gaming saw these 3DO games at his local game store, and he asked me if I wanted him to pick me up any of them. So I gave him a list of all the ones I didn't have, and he purchased them for me, and I bought them from him later, and he shipped them up. I finally get to open these up today. I'm very excited. We're going to take a quick look at the games. Guardian War, Burning Soldier. There's tons in here. We got the Animals, Station Invasion, Blade Force, Sewer Shark, Fun and Games, Space Shuttle, Out of This World, Gunslinger Collection, and Putt Putt Joins the Parade. Alright, so we got tons of complete in the box games here. I'm really excited. Let's take a closer look at each one. First we have Putt Putt Joins the Parade. This is a game targeted at kids. I don't know much about it, but I do know that I don't have it yet, so I really wanted this for my collection. Alright, opening it up, we've got a disc case in here. Looks like all we have, the disc case and the artwork look very nice. The disc itself looks great too. These cases kept the games in really good condition. We'll take a look at the manual real quick here. Just a basic black and white manual with a little bit of instructions, nothing too crazy. You can also open this flap and check out some other Putt Putt games, as well as Fatty Bears. Looks like Putt Putt goes to the moon at some point. Alright, next up we have Out of This World. This is a game they actually re-released not that long ago. It's a really cool game that mixes animation with some puzzles and some platforming. Nothing else in the box, just a big empty box. Here we have the case though. Having the box for this game is really cool. The case seems in perfect condition. We'll take out this little manual here. And there's actually no manual, but there is this little clip out here. Secret game and weird screen. So someone actually cut this out of a video game tip magazine and left it in the case. That's just a really cool find. I love finding stuff like this in old retro games. Fun and Games, Paint Games, Music Style. So this to me seems like a Mario Paint kind of game. Probably not as good as Mario Paint, but it'll be fun to check this out at some point. I think you can actually get a mouse for the 3DO. Here we have the disc in a generic cover, and this is the actual case it goes in. It has a picture of the disc on the front of it. That's kind of funny. We have a warranty card here. And we have this big manual. Not too often did you see real big manuals like this, and it's actually colored too. It looks like it walks you through how you can paint, gives lots of directions, actually shows you how to make music as well, which would be really cool. If it's anything like the Mario Paint music creator, it should be a lot of fun. Apparently you can do style and dress people up. And there's some games, I guess that's the games part of the title. We have Aqua Shark, Max and Maxine or something like that. Next up we have Gunslinger Collection. I actually own all three of these games on 3DO already, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to own the collection as well, just because at one point I hope to own every 3DO game ever released. These slots in the front were where the disc actually went, and there's some ads on the left of different games you can get. This first one, Mad Dog McCree. Of course we got Mad Dog McCree 2, The Lost Gold. And we have Crime Patrol, which me and Laura Lee have played some of these games on the channel already if you're curious about them. The manual's really basic. This was a light gun game, but you can also use a controller if you don't have the gun, which I don't own the guns for 3DO. I wish I did. Next up we have Space Shuttle, which is actually an educational game. I don't know much about it other than that. I know having it in the long box is a little bit rare. It's kind of a more rare game. It's got a bunch of stuff in here though. It looks like we've got some registration cards here. We have the Space Shuttle manual, which is literally a couple pages. Here's the case for it. It's got one of those cardboard cases, and it was also in a generic envelope, probably from the game store that he got it from. We'll go ahead and slide it where it belongs. Cool, Space Shuttle. Sure, it's very exciting. I don't know. Next up we have The Animals, which is actually another educational game, I believe. I don't know much about this one either. I just know I didn't have it, asked them to pick it up. Box seems in great shape. Looks like we got a little bit of goodies in here. A lot of these games have a lot of the warranty cards and important information, all that crap. Manual looks a lot like Space Shuttle, so I imagine this was made by the same people that made the Space Shuttle game. And the case even is similar. Disc seems to be in great shape, so that's cool. It's got some animal prints on the disc. Next up we have Burning Soldier, a high-quality 3D animation shooting game that takes you right into a future space battle. The TV screen becomes your cockpit. Alright, let's open this one up. It's another game that I haven't owned, but I've wanted to pick up for a while. It has a little card here we could send into Panasonic. I'm sure they're out of business at this location. They're definitely not making 3DO games anymore. The CD case actually looks like it's in good shape. The back of the case is similar to the back of the box. Sometimes they would make games in just the cases like that. This manual is actually in color and it's very nice. I miss game manuals. A lot of games nowadays don't include them. They have online manuals, but I really like holding this in my hands and looking through it, seeing the design of it all. This is just really cool. I wish more modern games still did this. But yeah, the manual for Burning Soldier is great. Guardian War. If you watched my last unboxing video, you actually know that I got this game not too long ago in the disc-only form. But I really like collecting the big boxes. It makes the game feel more complete. We don't really need to look too hard at this one. If you're curious about an unboxing of this, like I said, I unboxed the disc-only version in my last video. Here we have Sewer Shark, a game that I've wanted for quite a while. Real actors, real video, you direct the action. This seems to be in good shape. The box is in good shape as well. And when we open up the manual, we have a little note here. Hey, rookie, read this stuff. That's hilarious. And throughout this manual, there's actually little things scribbled in there, almost like someone went through and scribbled hints. But this is actually how it was printed. Then someone drew a mustache on that guy. Don't trust Stenchler. Yeah, this manual's definitely really cool. It looks like it's got hints and tips for the game. And take a look at this guy. I don't know if he's holding a chicken wing or what. He's got a girl with her arms wrapped around him. Alright, up next we have Blade Force, a game where you're a dude with a helicopter head and you can fly around. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up. Looks like we've got some cards in here, all kinds of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff packed into this box. And there, of course, is Blade Force. Sadly, I was mistaken when I told Lair that I needed this game. I already have 2 copies of it. But we're going to go ahead and show you guys anyways, since you haven't seen me unbox this game before. Here's a little card to order the 3DO tip books, which I own both of. Then we have this little club 3DO you can join if we fill this out. It's not going to work today, but back then it would have been cool. Then we have this list of games here. Snow Job, Phoenix 3. All these games on this card I actually own, so that's kind of cool to see that. And then we have the Blade Force CD case. This seems in good shape. The booklet actually has some depth to it. You can see some of the characters and check them out. Steel Medusa, Pyro Megalith, 2-head. It looks really interesting. I have played that game a little before, but not a ton. Now we have Station Invasion, which is another game, I believe, aimed at kids. It'll still be kind of fun to take a look back and check out this stuff. It's got a lot of live action, acting and stuff, and it'll be in the 90s, so it'd be kind of nostalgic and neat to see. Here's a thing where you can actually sign up for the 3DO Club. What do you get? You get regular updates, special promotions, 3DO Club merch. Yes, sign me up for a 1-year free membership. Alright, here's the case for Station Invasion. You're hired. Like I said, I don't know much about this game, I just know I've never owned it. I want to collect it. There's a nice little golden retriever over there on the back of the manual. And the manual is in black and white, but it does look like, once again, has some depth to it. I like manuals like this where you can read through and kind of learn a little bit more about the game. At least they put a little effort into it. And once again, you know, a lot of modern games don't even include manuals anymore, so it's pretty cool. Alright, here's our lot of games here. We got tons of them. Pretty excited. If there's any of these games you'd like to see me play on the channel, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you around.